Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, June 13th, 2024. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, high pressure is in place this morning with tranquil conditions. Winds are coming in from the south-southwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures range from the mid to upper 60s in your higher elevations, upper 60s to lower 70s in your suburbs, and lower to mid 70s in your urban areas, mid to upper 70s down towards southern New Jersey, down around Wildwood, Cape May, Atlantic City. Now, taking a look at our surface map and radar, high pressure's in control. Not much really going on. No signs of any precipitation approaching the region. And clear skies are in place on our visible satellite picture. So today looks to be very quiet. But there is that threat for an isolated thunderstorm possibly popping up, which I'll show in just a moment. And the reason why is because we are going to be dealing with a hotter and humid weather pattern with winds coming in from the southwest. And we could see a sea breeze try to set up here along the immediate Jersey Shore. That's certainly something to keep an eye on as we move on through the day. On the infrared satellite picture, trouble is brewing off to our north and west. This is a cold front that will approach and move through the region, setting up the threat for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now, the way this is setting up, it looks like your best potential for severe thunderstorms are going to be in the Poconos, Catskills, and Hudson Highlands, which is northwestern New Jersey up through northwestern Connecticut, right in this area right here. So, this cold front is going to create some issues for tomorrow evening's rush hour. And if you have any plans in the afternoon, evening, I know a lot of people are graduating high school and whatnot. So that's certainly going to be a concern. And when we take a look at our mesoscale guidance here, this is the NAM guidance. First of all, notice we're getting this signal here with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms for this afternoon and evening. Don't expect anything severe, but I would not be surprised if you get considering how warm and humid it's going to be today with temperatures in the 80s, mid to upper 80s, especially around the Delaware River Valley. Don't be surprised to get a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. This might be a little bit too aggressive, but you get the idea. Then we get our cold front approaching for tomorrow. Now, for tomorrow morning and for early tomorrow afternoon, generally quiet weather conditions. But it's going to be a bit humid with temperatures in the 80s and 90s for much of the area, outside of Long Island, of course. As we get to the evening hours, the best instability and setup for severe thunderstorms is going to be focused here because of the timing of this cold front. We're looking at between 2 and 7 p.m. for these thunderstorms to develop and slowly push through. So as this is evolving, you're going to be tapping into the best potential for instability in the atmosphere. And so that's why you have the potential for thunderstorms that are going to feature intense downpours, frequent lightning, small hail, wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. This does not look like a tornadic event, but I can't 100% rule it out. But I can say the primary threats is going to be the small hail and the straight line wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. Then as we move on through the evening, those thunderstorms will press towards the coast, but they'll be moving into an environment that's a little bit more stable, so they'll gradually weaken, but still capable of producing some very heavy rainfall. So tomorrow evening's rush hour is going to be a bit unsettled. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Tropical conditions start to take hold. Sky cloud cover, watch out for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm with high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s on Long Island, mid to upper 80s everywhere else. And certainly an increase in humidity is going to be noted. Not as bad as tomorrow, though. Now, tomorrow morning, don't be surprised if we get a few low clouds and fog with low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s. Note the more moisture in the atmosphere leads to warmer low temperatures. Now, tomorrow afternoon, as those showers and thunderstorms develop off to our northwest, we'll have high temperatures ranging from the mid 70s to lower 80s on Long Island, mid to upper 80s along the rest of the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley, with the heat index pushing into the mid to upper 90s. And then as you head towards the interior with those showers and thunderstorms approaching, look for temperatures to range from the mid 70s off towards extreme northeastern Pennsylvania to the lower 80s as you head towards the Delaware River. For tomorrow evening into early Saturday morning, waves of showers and thunderstorms. A few isolated ones could be severe. This out here could be a hybrid subtropical low pressure system that's going to get kicked out by this cold front. So no threat for us, but could be an interesting development, possibly the first named storm of the tropical season. So we'll keep an eye on that. By Saturday morning, high pressure builds in. Humidity crashes. Low temperatures will range from the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s along the coast. In the afternoon, sky cloud cover is expected with high temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 70s over the interior and along the coast, lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley with low humidity and very pleasant conditions. On Father's Day, high pressure will be in control with beautiful weather conditions, temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s over the interior and along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. Then we shift to our hot and humid weather pattern. Our high pressure system shifts off the coast. We get more of a southwesterly wind. Look for low temperatures on Monday in the lower to mid 60s. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s on Long Island, lower to mid 80s along the coast, and mid to upper 80s away from the coast. You will notice an increase in humidity by the later afternoon hours on Monday. On Tuesday, that high pressure system will be locked in off the coast, setting up a Bermuda high pressure system. Get used to hearing that all summer. That's going to lead to a marked increase in humidity and a threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. High temperatures will range from the upper 70s to mid 80s on Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the rest of the immediate coast, and upper 80s to lower 90s throughout the rest of the region. So this is going to set up the start of our hot and humid weather pattern. On Tuesday, look for a heat index pushing into the mid to upper 90s. On Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to set up this high pressure system off the coast. It's going to lead to a consistent transport of tropical air from the Gulf Coast into our neck of the woods. And that's going to open up the potential for some low clouds and fog in the morning, isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon, and one or two of those thunderstorms could produce some very heavy downpours, so keep an eye on that. Low temperatures will range from the upper 60s to lower 70s in the interior and your suburbs, lower to mid 70s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the lower 80s to upper 80s on Long Island because of that southerly wind. Upper 80s to lower 90s on the immediate coast, lower to mid 90s over the interior, mid 90s, possibly even upper 90s in the Delaware River Valley, and everyone could expect heat index pushing from the mid 90s to the mid 100s. A hot, humid, and considering this is the first real hot and humid day, possibly dangerous heat, so definitely be prepared, drink plenty of water, and make sure your AC is tuned up by the time we get to next week because you're going to need it. And while all that is happening, we'll keep an eye on the tropics, which right now looks pretty quiet for us, aside from maybe a tropical disturbance moving into Mexico. That is your video discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.